You're live at MLB The Show 21, episode 46.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Rob Richardson looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Daniel de los Santos, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Next to hit is Rob Richardson, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless, whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
Well, we just witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with Show Track. Stepping in next, Rob Richardson. He flew out in his last debut.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last debut. Certainly just missed it.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Ready to take his axe again, Rob Richardson blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now it'll be Rob Richardson. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan.
Damn it.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4 the final 10. Pittsburgh used a nice 5th inning to take the lead and they never gave it back. Daniel de los Santos earns win number 4 on the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew on Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time with the ball. 3 hours and 20 minutes.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2000. Next from Milwaukee, Rob Richardson, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless, whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made.
So the next to bat will be Rob Richardson. He hit a two-run homer first time up.
Yeah, he absolutely.
Meanwhile, here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Now at the plate is Rob Richardson. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his third home run of the ball game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. I think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The The Milwaukee Brewers pick up win number 70 to top the division. Taijuan Walker earned his 5th win of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Rob Richardson looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. So here is Rob Richardson, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Manny, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless, whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always...
So now here is Rob Richardson. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Manny. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's fouled away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Aside from the hitting streak, he also sits atop the batting average rankings. If he keeps this up, there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Oh, I got everything started. Aha! Got something started here.
And again, here is Rob Richardson. As he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Allen at second with 2 down. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. So next to bat will be Rob Richardson. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Popped up. Bay is under it. And the inning is over. Next to dig in, Rob Richardson. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 11-5, the final. Gave it back. First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Rob Richardson looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Joey Lucchese gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. It'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Now at the plate, Rob Richardson, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless, whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dotson is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. We're gone in order are the Brewers, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So stepping in is Rob Richardson. He's 0-1 thus far. Now the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Your attention, please. Pitching to the Cardinals. Number 25.
Now to bat, Rob Richardson.
The batter, number 6.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive.
your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 85. Caleb.
Last half of new inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Rob Richardson ripped down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late.
And now here is Rob Richardson, singled in his last at bat. Pulled hard down the line and left. And it gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire and nothing.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Brewers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
9 runs on 13 hits.
Wednesday night baseball now from Busch State. Stepping up is Rob Richardson, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless, whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about.
Next, here is Rob Richardson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well hit out to straightaway center. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. On to the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him. And when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy.
So now here is Rob Richardson. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Drilled down the line. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Well, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 32, Daniel.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first, gets it, and the side is retired. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Milwaukee get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Kyle Keller.
In a minute. All right. Bye.
In St. Louis. So now here is Rob Richardson, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless, whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez.
First offering on its way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, D-Row, you know, they...
Ready to take his hacks again. Rob Richardson blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Oh, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in a game in the big leagues.
Kelman is there now, and he has it 2 gone.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 67. Kyle
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Rob Richardson, and he represents the potential go-ahead run.
Richardson.
First pitch on its way. Hira is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard to short, right to him. On the second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no run. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double. One-run finish today, 5-3.
All right, people, that's the end of the video. Peace. Later. Have a good one. Bye.